Hi everybody. I thought I was gonna be able to set all this up before the camera clicked it over, but didn't have the ability to. Um, Let me see one more thing. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Let me go and get the iPad. Hello everybody. Getting myself still a little set while you all are coming into the room. Maybe some of the right onions going there. Whew. Hi everybody. How's it going today? On today. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. It's repeating me. All right. So it is Tuesday, and I was thinking, let's make tacos and chat. Got my trusty dusty, never dusty, love me a good Stanley cup. And oh, this is our lettuce, so we just gonna put this over here. And we're gonna be doing steak tonight. Yep. I have to turn on the gimbal. Hold on one second. I didn't turn it on before. Okay. So now to move with me as I move. So we have some leftover green onions that we need to get rid of. So we're gonna use that. We got some tomatoes, some limes for our cilantro lime rice, which I forgot to grab the cilantro out the garden. Some red onions. This is half of an already cut up avocado. We have more avocado. And then sour cream. And we are also going to do some black beans out the can, which is diabolical because I don't like canned food. No judgment if you do. No judgment if you do. This is a judgment-free zone, okay? I'm in my bonnet and my slippers in my house, and we are cooking together, but no judgment. I just don't like canned foods, but canned black beans are easy. These are no salted. This is the Walmart brand, and it looks to literally only be beans and water, and that's how it sold me. So if you look at it, see it. Oh, no, it's doing some funky stuff. I don't want to do it. It's literally only beans and water. And so that's how it sold me. Of course, got to have the trusty dusty nacho cheese sauce in a can. I would make it fresh, but I have a lot of cheese in the fridge right now because we've been making a lot of pastas. So I was just like, the can is fine. And we, of course, have the traditional Chihuahua cheese. And these are 3 things, right? 3 canned things. And hot diced tomatoes with green chilies. Normally I would put this in chili, but I was like, somebody wants something hot, saucy. It's the same thing. No need to buy, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. We have everything that we need. So let us get it started. For you all who are, I see it's about 2 people. So if you see me walk in like back over here, it's because I have my iPad. I know you all saw that. And I'm just checking the chat. So if you have any questions, just drop them down in the chat. I am Chef Sarah. I am a actual chef. I went to culinary school, hospitality school, graduated, got that degree. And yeah, and so I am a chef. I am a food coach as well. So if you are someone out there that is struggling with meal planning, meal prepping, if you're local, I can meal prep for you. If you're not local, I can meal plan for you, and we can kind of come together and talk about some menu items or just day-to-day things that you may need to add to your diet or remove from your diet due to dietary restrictions or dietary goals. So if that sounds interesting to you, hit me up. My email is in the somewhere on YouTube. If not, I'm pretty sure you probably find me from my socials. So DM me. That works too. So yeah, let's get started. So I decided it is Virgo season, and I'm a Virgo through and through. And what better way to celebrate Virgo season than to go live every single day. Now, I missed out yesterday, and I did miss out another day. So we're not going to say every single day. We're going to say every other day, but I think Taco Tuesday could be a thing. I like tacos. Most people like tacos. Maybe not this time every Tuesday. Maybe if you all want to, you know, drop down and chat and just let me know if you like Tuesdays, and we can do chit-chatting and cooking together, or if you would like for me to schedule something official where we do something more technical in the culinary field together. Either who, let's get started on this steak. So I do not fry my steak first. I know, I don't fry it first. In fact, this is my cast iron skillet. If you're new here, I love everything cast iron. Literally. I have cast iron pots. I have other cast iron skillets. And traditionally, I love to cook in cast iron. There will be times where you'll see me use stainless steel, but for the most part, cast iron has my heart. I start off by boiling my meat first. I don't know if this is a traditional way to do it. This is how I like to do it. Do what you like in your kitchen, but if you are interested in seeing how it tastes, you know, just go ahead and try it out for yourself. I boil it on its own first, unseasoned, and I literally just do as I'm doing. So we're gonna put our meat on first. This is about a cup of water. And this is, I want to say, about 2 pounds of chopped up steak. It was already pre-diced for tacos. You could dice your own beef for your tacos if you would like to. And then now this thing has turned off in there. Sorry guys, I gotta remember certain hand movements will turn the gimbal off. And I talk with my hands a lot, so I'm still learning. Most times, and this was why, another reason why I decided to do the live thing, because as time went on, I became a victim of not editing. I will film stuff and I wouldn't edit it. And it all began to just backlog in my camera, and to not do that and to be better at this and to be obedient because that's most important, being obedient, was I decided to go ahead and start doing this live. My mentor told me to do it live in the first place when I started almost a year ago in November. It'll be a year, which we'll have to do a celebration for that too as well. But I didn't listen, because I'm hard-headed. And so I'm playing catch up, but it's okay. Better late than never, right? So let me grab some garlic. We want some garlic. And we want white onions. So, for all of you people out there, I should actually, I'm going to put this back so it doesn't get warm. To cut this. So how's it going on this Tuesday for everybody? My Tuesday was, as you can see, it's what, 3:30 in the afternoon, which isn't bad. I was thinking how I was gonna kind of go about all of this today. Today was a different day for me. Oh, my camera is stuck. See, we have to stop. What? Are you okay? Now, if this thing continues to do that, I'm afraid the only other option I will have is to slide you all back and forth, and I don't want to do that because that causes dizziness, and I don't have another manual way to have you all kind of sway back and forth with me. So I'll try to limit my hand movements. But yeah, so today was a different kind of day for me. It's a different kind of day. I didn't really get the chance to do what I needed to do this morning, as far as like working out and getting my day all aligned with some of the things I like to do in the morning. As a mom of a toddler, you know, sometimes you have to get up early and just be ahead of them. But for some reason, he got up when I got up, and that was not fun. But it did give me an opportunity to put him down a little earlier than usual, which is good. And then I got ready to mentally prepare to be on here. And so I decided to also invite some of my good peeps from Facebook, which is, I normally, you know, I really haven't put myself out there on Facebook about this platform. So welcome, guys and gals. But yeah, so that's why today was a little bit different for me, because I wasn't able to, you know, just get the day started ahead of everybody else. We're just gonna mix some garlic. How do you all like to make your tacos? Are you a steak person, a chicken person, a vegan? Vegan tacos are pretty good, I heard. I'll have to curate some vegan recipes for you good people out there. But yeah, so are you all excited about football season and its arrival, or return, I should say? We have our first family football game next Monday, which is exciting. So get to see some people we haven't seen in a while. And you all know my onion trick. Don't cut this part, because if you cut that part, it'll start to make you cry. So we're just gonna go in with this one. And I'm cutting it anyway because I cut it wrong, so should have turned the air on. But yeah, so I was on TikTok earlier. Since no one has slid any questions into the chat, I was on TikTok earlier, and one girl was like complaining about the fact that it was in the 70s today and she had on a hoodie in Chicago. And I was like, as a fall baby, I cannot relate, honey. I am loving this weather. Sweater weather, a nice jacket. You ain't all hot and sticky and bugs ain't just everywhere. Why would you want to subject yourself to unnecessary drama? You want that kind of stuff, you can go to the South, because I guarantee you, they is hot. They are hot. Ooh, this onion is toast. Let's see if we can get through this fast. So I just go in, the knife the long way, then I slice it this way. We're gonna dice this white onion to put into our steak when we get ready to fry it up. And I'm gonna use a whole one because what's tacos without onions? Gotta have onions, right? You wanna cry now? Oh my goodness. This is really strong. I'm such a punk. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to stop. Come back to this. They say if you rinse it, it's supposed to help with the juices, but I don't know. Not today. And especially now because I sliced right down the center of it. Just go back the other way in the opposite direction. Using a hillier knife, of course. You have more control over what you're cutting when you use the hillier knife. So yeah. And so throughout these 30 days, we will probably do a lot of different things actually. I do color. So I do color and chat with me, and that's very fun. The color and chat with me is like my decompressing time and creative time, and people actually love when I do the chit chat and colors with me, so that's something new. And then because cooking is my love language as well as my job, so I do it for people and with you guys or for you guys and demonstration purposes. And so in order to find another artistical outlet, because I'm one of those people, I do color. So it's getting dry. Man, produce just ain't the same. Cause this one is hard as a rock. Let's see how this tomato is. Give it a stir. Not sure if you all can see that. I'll bring it closer, so close your eyes, please. I'm moving the camera. Tell you when to open. There you go. Perfect. So you can open your eyes back. And the good thing about tacos, they don't take long, so I may come back on later on because I want to do some cookies. So you're just going to let it continue to boil. And then you'll season at the end. Well, not at the end, but you'll season it once you fry it. So just going to let that do its thing. I'm going to move it one more time again. So keep your eyes closed. Or can you close your eyes? And that was the ice machine. Okay. Okay, we're back. So I haven't figured out. I know someone said to try Ecamm, and I'll do that as soon as I can decide on using my phone or my camera, and then I'll make the decision on how to prop it over the stove, so then I could just switch views from one device to the other device. And I gotta stop moving my hands because I think that's a hand movement for the gimbal. But until then, I should say. Yeah. So coloring will be something that we do throughout these 30 days. So if you're interested in adult coloring, that is what I do. I have another playlist for that, but it's all on this channel nevertheless. And yeah, so we may go on some field trips together around the city. So some exciting things these 30 days. I'm excited to do this as well because as a Virgo, we can be very predictable. And so to get myself out of my comfort zone, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to, have some personal growth and development, as well as to open up, because I have it in me. I just don't do it all the time. So, and I'm just cutting these tomatoes in no particular way, honestly, because they're very soft. It's almost on its last leg, and I definitely don't want it to go bad and be wasting food. So I'm just using a steak knife. You want to always use something serrated to cut a tomato because of its membrane. You don't want to use a chef knife because it's flat, completely flat. So there's that. Oh, I do have a little tray. I have a little And guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It'll send a notification to YouTube that I'm actually, people are engaging as they are in the live stream. So if you could do that for me. And don't mind me, y'all, I am vertically challenged, as they say. reuse, reuse, and recycle. That way when everyone has eaten and made their taco or nacho, because we have both, burrito, whichever they choose, already be in a little container. And you don't have to go back and, reuse any dishes. And I like to do that when I'm at home, as well as like for with clients too, because cleanliness when you are cooking, people really pay attention to. So if you can kind of cut down on you yourself having to go back and rewash things and the gimbal passed out. Okay, so because I just did that and it went squeaky, I don't know why. I didn't make a hand movement. Yeah, it died. I don't know why I tried it, but oh well. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna strain off the water. So it has completely boiled. It's boiled. It's good. This also helps you kind of remove some of that excess fat and grease. Well, I always pour it away. Put it back on the skillet. Let it get hot. And ready to fry it up. I'm going to move you all this way and I won't prep anything. So close your eyes while I move the camera. Keep them closed. Okay, perfect. You can open them now. Sorry, it just was still wobbly. Going in with some olive oil. This is just regular Costco, Walmart olive oil. Extra virgin, of course. Don't need no extras in this house. I thought that was funny. Nobody else did. I'm not sure if it does. So there was a question in the chat that says, does boiling the meat first keep it from drying out when frying it later? I'm not sure, but I do believe that is the case, actually. And it was something, so this is our onion and garlic. We're going to go ahead and add that too. Someone who I worked with at one of the hotels I was at, who is Hispanic, of course, suggested that I boil my meat first. And ever since then, I've just been doing it. I'm going to turn it down. And I've noticed, to me, you could be right when you say dry it out, but I think it actually makes it crispier, just not dry. So you can be crispy without dry. I mean, we eat fried chicken, it's crispy and it's not dry. But yeah, so I know that sounds a little wonky to say crispy, but not dry. Y'all got really hot up in here. Okay, now we're gonna add in our steak. And I have taco packet seasoning, but what fun would that be? I mean, come on. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. Oh man, I think I'll get this cool. I'm just getting my seasonings down. Give me one moment. Chipotle. Oh no, I don't want to add any chilies because so we're gonna go in first with some beef flavoring and just a little bit across the top. Next we're gonna do the garlic powder, and you're gonna put a substantial amount, and you wanna season high so that it falls evenly. Next is onion powder, same thing, substantial amount, season high so that it falls evenly. And then, most importantly, cumin. You gotta have you some cumin. You don't have no cumin, it's not tacos, it's not Mexican. It's gotta be cumin. Gotta have cumin. So, I would say if you're learning to do your own seasoning blends and you do not want to use those ready-made blends, always read the back of the packets. It will definitely tell you what's in it. And then for some little fun, I want to try this Gourmet Collections. This is from Marshalls. And it's a lemon lime spice blend, just for an added layer of flavor. And I'll also go in with some cilantro for sitting there. And that's not enough seasoning, so we're going to season it again. And much more oil. And I think about this in reverse, like, so, I mean, what is the taco packets that people normally, like, cook their food with? When you cook with them, they normally say, like, you know, fry your meat, add your seasoning packet, and add some water to it, and, you know, all this and all that. Like, it's kind of like this, but in reverse. Although you can add, and I probably will add just a couple pinches of water. Not much. Just to deglaze the bottom, but not much. And gotta have a little nature seasoning. Not much, because the beef broth has salt in it. And yeah. Let me give it a stir. And although I love me a good spice, I would have loved to put a little hot chili, a little Mexican hot chili, smoked chili, something of a chili in here. I can't because the kid is acting really funny at this moment. So I'm gonna tell you, I don't lie, but that is it. So he might just ask for some, and so I could remove it, but we'll be alright. We got the hot sauce and all the rest of the things. So we just want to let that brown, and we'll give it a few seconds. And while that's browning, I'm just gonna clean my area. So I'll bring you back over here. Close your eyes, please. Perfect. Alrighty, so while that's browning up, I'm just gonna clean up the area and finish cutting up with veggies. And I did find some really interesting shells I wanted to show you guys. Just wanted to keep stir, not adding anything. We just wanted to, you know, get a little char on it. So we all know I'm diabetic, and I'm always looking at different items or different things as meal replacements in the store. And so I saw these shells, and they're not a product of America. This actually is made in, oh wait, I take that back. It's manufactured in Chicago. However, it has no, what was it? These are wheat tortilla shells, and it was the protein count, fiber count, and carb count, which is all within the like really good ranges that you would need to have when you are counting carbs as either a diabetic or just trying to lose weight. One of these is really good, so I said I was gonna give them a try. I don't know why I thought these weren't made here, and I think it's because the other ones that I grabbed weren't made here, but these are actually made in Chicago, so they're local, so support your local business as well. But yeah, I said I wanted to give these a try because they were whole wheat, like tortilla shells, and it was very hard to even find whole wheat. So when you can buy and consume whole wheat and whole grains, I'm turning off the eye now because we have a char. Try to do so. And if you have a little, sticking to the bottom, you can go ahead and add a little water, but it's not much of the seasoning because we didn't add any herbs that stuck to the bottom. So we're just going to move it off the heat, and we're just going to keep it covered until we are ready to plate. So starting back with our veggies, we got green onions, red onions, white onions. This is a lot of onions. I wanted to use what we have already in the home. Use these. You only need about a few, because again, you get to put what you want to put on your taco or burrito or nacho, whatever floats your boat. We're just going to remove the outer part, peeling it. That's it off. Put off those ends. Just it. I like me a little white in my onion. It never hurt nobody. So I'm going to go all the way down until I hit the bottom. And I heard that you can actually reflot those too. That's what they saying on the interweb. I don't know how true that is. red onion together. We're only gonna do about half. And unfortunately, this is not one of those overly aesthetic kitchen because that's not real life. So unfortunately, I don't live in a virtual reality world. I am very much a actual person. This is an actual kitchen. It's not for just, you know, demonstration purposes. So we use Ziplocs around here. I'm sorry if that's offensive to any of you people, but this is what I like, and you do what you like. And the best part about this is tomorrow you can have breakfast tacos. All you have to do is add an egg. Hello. Leftovers for breakfast? Who said you can have that? Come on now. Who said you couldn't have that? So there you go. Cool. Last but not least is the lime and the this one might be dry. I was trying to be helpful. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, it's a little dry, but it'll be alright. Because it's dry, we're just gonna leave this one as a wedge, which means we're just gonna leave this lemon lime as a wedge as well. I have a funny story about the lime and the lemon. There was a student who I used to work with, and he was Hispanic. And so he called a lime a lemon or lemon. And they said, boy, what are you talking about? That's a lime. And I said, well, technically, in his native language, in his native tongue, it is a lemon or a lemon. And the teachers got to laughing because they were like, I didn't think about it that way. And no one ever thinks about the perception of the other person because we're so focused on ourselves as Americans. But I digress. I just thought that was a funny story nevertheless. And then we're going to go ahead and do some lettuce. And I'm pretty sure there's some people that's going to freak out about what I'm doing. But if you are new here, I'm sorry. But I cut my lettuce dirty. If you don't like it, don't cut your lettuce dirty. Wink, wink. We cut our lettuce dirty over here because that's the way I was trained to do so. So take off the little bad parts that are just not pretty and you're not going to eat. It's good dirt from the ground. God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. And if it hurts you, I apologize. But it won't kill you. If it does, I'm sorry. I'm not going to cut avocado beforehand because we all know how that runs. You know how that goes. So I just want to, look at the bad pieces. And to cut it and get a really good cut on it, you want to cut the actual, let me see, turn a little bit this way. Yeah. You want to cut the actual, down the spine. So if you can. If you can't, it's fine. And this gives you the pieces that you need. And then you just chop it through. And you want to keep your mind, how you are chopping the salad for what you're using it for. Or chopping the lettuce for what you're using it for. You're not making a salad, so you kind of want it shredded but not shredded. And now we have Mayan colander, so we're just gonna go ahead and wash it out really quickly. Now that we've done that, we're just gonna go ahead and roll it in there. And when I'm not at somebody else's house or in somebody else's professional kitchen, I am not using fruit and vegetable wash. I'm not adding no extra chemicals that they done diluted your brain and told you that you needed. You don't have to do all that, guys. Please don't let TikTok on you. If you ain't never, unfortunately, I am a chef. I do and have and use fruit and vegetable wash. But it's really just vinegar. It's not vinegar and baking soda. It's just vinegar. And if you wash it thoroughly, really good, you don't have to do that. The reason why you want to wait till after you have cut your lettuce to wash the lettuce is because you can get in between the leaves really well. And then just go in again. And I don't believe there's anything else we have to chop up. Oh, we have to chop up some more tray. And we can flip this over on this side. There are two sides to everything. Now that that has been chopped, if you don't have a salad spinner, it's okay too. So I think the next Taco Tuesday, I have to do like Ask Me Anything kind of whole. Oh, it's meat. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't wrong. I'm crazy. Just kind of press it. And that water out there. And this salad was almost bad too. It's almost time to go get some more fresh produce. I feel like I have to go like every single week and get the same thing every week, like new tomatoes, new onions, new apples, limes, bananas. Like bananas went bad in the house today, and because they were in the fruit basket with the apples and the oranges, they all went bad because one like juiced and leaked all over the rest of them, and I'm just like, bro, I'm not gonna rinse these off. I'm just gonna, because I don't know if they, like if there was a crack in it and it seeped down into it or what it was. So I'm just like, nah, better safe than sorry, just toss it out. But it just feels like everything goes bad so fast, and like I know that was not God's intention for us to be wasteful, and I'm just like, there's no way this stuff should be going bad this fast. Like, it's the opposite of the bread. The bread lasts forever. Other stuff doesn't. I don't understand why. But anyways, as I was saying, I think next Tuesday we should have a Ask Me Anything kind of a Tuesday. So like people have their tipsy talks or stuff like that. It'll be a get to know me, ask me anything, pick my brain. Let's be conventional. Kind of like how you would be on TikTok, but on YouTube instead. Because why not? And then we're gonna go back to the stove. I was trying to wait. I already have rice made, And rice isn't really like a big thing in my family as far as the adults are concerned. So like I didn't want to make any cilantro lime rice. So I don't think I'm going to do that. If anybody wants it, if you all want to see me make it, let me know. And I'll whip it up real quick for you. But it's really simple. It's like the best way that I could say to make fresh, really good cilantro lime rice is to cook your white rice how you would normally cook it. Chill it. Don't do it hot. Chill it. And then add your cilantro, your lime, and your salt and pepper. Don't do it while it's hot because the acid and the rice that we have is not the right. Like, first of all, how many of you use jasmine rice? Or basmati rice? Or white grain rice? Like, a lot of people, and you know, to each his own. I have all of them, but not everybody has all those. And so the different kind of rice that you have, the grains, some grains are thicker, some grains have been, you know, chemically processed down, and some haven't, or milled down. And so basmati rice is typically what you would make cilantro lime rice with. And not a lot of people have that in their home. And so when they do it with white rice, it gets mushy. So don't do that. Definitely do, if you are going to do it with cold white rice. Always cold white rice. But if you have basmati and or jasmine, you can do it with hot rice. So we're gonna heat up. We don't have to heat this up. We're just gonna put this in a cute little bowl. I need to grab cilantro, probably not while I'm alive, and heat this up and season this. So I'm gonna bring this back to the stove since our gimbal decided that it needed a break early. It clocked out early on us. Clocked out early on us. Put this down there. One. And because the other one was, let's just go ahead for good measure while we're doing it. And here's another Virgo thing. I'm testing myself because I hate redoing things. As Virgo is very like, especially because we are like analytical people, and so we probably thought about how to do something 15 million times, and although we don't always do it right, I mean, we ain't perfect, no human is. I just, this morning, just because of some things that transpired yesterday, this morning just like really threw me. And the reason why I said that is because of the pot, and it kind of triggered me over again. That I shouldn't get triggered because y'all don't have nothing to do with that. But yeah, so just having to redo stuff over and over again is, you know, it's good for teaching people, but not like you don't want to be in the midst of doing things and always have to do it over again. So let's pop these bad boys open. They're pull tabs, and I just washed the tops. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open, and then one and drain it. It's in water, but you still want to drain it. Are we gonna use the same one? Let me go ahead and use this boy. And just want a couple splashes of some fresh water in the bottom, just so they don't burn as they heat up. And then I'm gonna bring this over here, and then I'll move you guys that way. I'm just gonna. Nothing came out of there. Sorry about all the noise. Although someone did tell me they liked the sound of kitchen ASMR. So, and again, I might hop back on live later on. I'll let you know. I'll put it on my platforms again. Because I really want to make some like oatmeal chocolate chip caramel cookies. Like, I don't know why I've been seeing like oatmeal cookies all over TikTok, but I don't like oatmeal raisin cookies. I don't like raisins. So there's that. So I'm like, chocolate chips and caramel and with some oatmeal cookies? Doesn't that sound delicious? Man. Oh my god. Oatmeal cookies are so quick that, you know, we can cover this up. We're done. So we have our toppings all set aside. Even though I have tomatoes here and tomatoes there, but one is hot, one is not. So put this in the fridge, go over to the stove. And once we heat up our cheese, we'll get to plating. Sorry guys, I told you our trusty technology kind of went to sleep today. I'll have to remember to charge her up again. I'm just gonna grab some milk if I have milk. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I got my green chili sauce as well. I'll have to check and see if this is still good when we made the enchiladas. Ooh, it is, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Mama Maria will be so proud of me. But yeah. This is a real milk household. So again, this is not your thing. I'm not apologizing because this is our thing. So do what you want with what you want. Take the meat, spit out the bones. For my beans, I'm just gonna go in with this, with the nature seasoning, because we just keep it simple. They're just black beans. We really don't need to season them anyways. Probably would have been better not adding any seasoning, but some people like it, some people don't. Just gonna give it a quick stir. Just wanna heat them up. Yeah, they already got cooked, so you know, nothing too fancy schmancy. didn't. So now I'm gonna get the proper tool, which is the whisk. Some things, or a fork, you know, whatever you have. Just want it to thin out, you know, smooth out a little bit. Warm up while you all are watching that. I'm gonna get the cilantro. I'll be back. Okay, so I have it freshly picked from the garden. There's even a little bug in there that we're just gonna wash off. Rinse off. I grew these from seeds. I did not do any pre-grown plants from like Lowe's or Home Depot, and it smells really good. Like, that's crazy that I just plucked it off and it's like really potent. So I'm so excited to see what like my peppers do. So that's something else that we're gonna get into later on as you know, the seasons come to an end. We'll get into like dehydrating and such. So dehydrating some herbs. We're gonna dehydrate some chilies and also kind of make a hot sauce. So we may not dehydrate a lot of chilies, but the goal is to make some hot sauce for the ones that do come in. And if I don't have the right ones to come in, then we'll just go buy some. And so before the springtime actually kicked off, I'm turning off the beans because they came to a rolling boil. So they're completely hot. They were already cooked because they were canned, so you don't have to overcomplicate that. And if you don't have to overcomplicate your life, please don't. But anyways, before the season, that's good. Oh, it's spicy. Before the season started, I went to Dollar Tree and I got me some herb seeds. I was trying to find the words, but I got lost, a little tongue tied. I'm moving you guys back now, so keep your eyes closed. Yeah, so got me some herb seeds and some pepper seeds, and so I wanted to make sure that we did that. So this is the ancho sauce, the green chili sauce. This is the hot diced tomatoes. These are just secondary options, so we're not gonna open it just in case nobody wants it. I'm sure my husband is definitely gonna open it. We're gonna chop up our cilantro. I want to taste. Oh my God. That is so fresh. And to think they were nothing. There was nothing there a few weeks ago. The seeds hadn't even come up yet. Oh, so exciting. And a little goes a long way. And so, you know, you're an aspiring chef out there, always start at home, like practicing. I remember, and I have cousins that will tell you, I used to make ramen. I used to like see the ramen packet and be like, oh, let's make ramen. And they thinking that we just gonna eat some regular noodles. And I'm in there, I got carrots, celery, all kind of stuff in here. I'm like, look at the bag. Doesn't my bowl look like the bag? funny, but that, you know, just start small. You don't have to always start so big. And it's all in 9 times out of 10, your plating really saves you as well. So let me grab that and we'll be back and be done. So I'm gonna do nacho style. I'm not gonna do a taco or a burrito because I don't have anything pretty to make it real pretty, but like the little stands, like the little, you know, the little stands. So we're gonna do it nacho style. So I was serving. Well, first of all, heat up my tortilla chips, but I'm not about to do that. So always heat your chips. That's a secret. A really good secret. So we're gonna go in with the El Rancho salted authentic Mexican tortilla chips. Put a base down. I want to make sure, oh, I'm not in frame. Hold on a second. That does nothing for you. Okay, so you all see now? Yes? Okay. So we're just, you know, make it pretty. Kind of stick you some chips out. Don't want to go too heavy on the chips on the bottom just in case. And get a little soggy. Next, you're gonna go in with your meat. And we're gonna go in with this Chihuahua cheese. So here's your meat. And you just wanna take it. And you're gonna put it in the bottom. Remembering to try to keep your sides as clean as possible. And if this does not apply to you, you don't have to say, you know, because I've read some comments that be like, well, I don't know why she doing all that plating. Because you eat with your eyes first and you want it to be pretty. Who's going to a restaurant and ate something and been like, this don't look good because they ain't make it look pretty? Alright, I'm gonna make it look pretty, okay? Trust me, it'll take it a long way. Then, you want to do a little shredded cheese and cheese sauce. Put that cheese up. This will be a good time too to put this in like a broiler so that the cheese isn't cold. So we're gonna speed up the process, and I'm just gonna pop it in the microwave for a few seconds because you want this cheese to be melted. Just because that's the whole purpose of this type of cheese. It needs to be melted. But I'm not sure I can put this bowl in the broiler. So we're just gonna do it for a few seconds. No, it didn't matter all the way, but it's okay. I might Next, we're gonna go in with the lettuce. So now you want to make your cold slash hot barrier. So you definitely want to put this hot cheese on top of this cheese. You don't want to mix the two. Okay. Now you want to go over with your lettuce. Usually when people see the lettuce barrier, they know everything on top is cold. Okay. Then I go in. Oh, I forgot my beans. It's okay. And I say that as I put something hot on top of something cold, right? So we're gonna kind of focus these off to the side because you don't want these to like wilt the lettuce. It just doesn't make it look as best as possible. I mean, they're gonna eventually mix it up anyways, but trust me. If you were serving someone this, then you're just gonna go in with some tomatoes. Keeping them at the top. And then the purple onion. Making sure to kind of just, have it sprinkled. Not too heavy though, because remember there's onions in our steak too. Now, your cilantro and your limes. I always just have limes off to the side to let people kind of just decide what they want to do with them. So give them like 2, maybe 3. If you got the money, because lime is expensive. Even avocado, This one's not ready. This is the last one. This one's ready. We can do it. Really fast. Oh yeah, that's cute. That's a cute little avocado. I like when it come out all perfect and stuff. Just a couple slivers, cause what is avocado, like $5 a avocado these days? I think gold is. So you're gonna put a little avocado there. And then to make it even, you're gonna put a little avocado on the other side. Okay. Just to make it even. So you gave him 4 and 4. I know. You hear your friend. He hears his friend. And then you go on top with a little cilantro. You don't need a lot because remember this is super fresh. And if you had, some salsa or whatever, I don't want to add the salsa because I would just literally put it in a cup off to the side. Oh, sour cream. Gotta add the sour cream. So, let's see. We have green. You can see green. I will put maybe a dollop of sour cream there and a dollop there, or you could just dollop it on top, whichever way you see fit. But for good balance, I would definitely do it that way. So, and this is a little creme. Well, I forgot how to creme. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. My Spanish is a little choppy these days. So it's not really like, you can't dollop it. I mean, you could, but it's a creme, so it's not. keep it in the center. Going through, cleaning it up. Putting everything back in the center of the bowl. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. I know. Okay. And there y'all have it. That's our Taco Tuesday. This is my first one. It was 2 hours, you know, nothing fancy. Next time, we'll do a different type of taco. We're not gonna do, you know, steak tacos. We're gonna try something different. Yeah, but this was really fun. Thank you all for hanging with me. Again, I am Chef Sarah. Let me straighten you up a bit. Hi, can you see my face? And what's funny is my hair is wrapped up, and for the last like 2 or 3 videos, my hair hasn't been wrapped up, and for some reason, it's been here all over the place, which is why my hair is back wrapped up. So I went against my better judgment and was like, I'm not gonna, you know, get on camera with a bonnet, according to somebody else. And then I took my bonnet off, and then hair was everywhere. So we're back in the bonnet. We'll probably be here for a while, but it's okay. But I'm Chef Sarah. Again, I am a food coach, a nutritionalist, and your new favorite YouTube chef. You know, so hang out with me on Tuesdays if you would like. If you don't, catch the replay. Again, if you have any questions, put them down in the description box. I think I kind of explained everything. Again, it's Virgo season, so be nice to the Virgos. You know, this is our time. If not, it'll be all right. But thank you guys for joining me. Till next time, be a blessing. Be a blessing. In a world where everything is already so chaotic, people have so much stuff going on, people are very cruel and being very mean. Be a blessing. Be nice. Be kind. And always remember you matter. Love you. And catch the replay. Bye. Oh, wait. Before we go, I'm not going to close your eyes. I'm going to show you the finished product. Likey. I think it looks delicious. And I know it tastes delicious too. I'm just not ready to eat yet. So, see y'all later. Bye.